Okay, count number 7 under the first set of RICO 1961, Section 4. Again, a reminder, I'll be finished at or around 3:30 for Super Bowl Sunday. So if I don't finish, I don't finish. But it's a huge lawsuit. Lots and lots of counts of crimes against the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints that they've committed against just me and me alone. So it's not counting everybody else who's been victimized by the Church. I'm still noticing nobody has watched count number 1. This is part of a playlist. So if you're coming to this one first because YouTube has put it on your recommendations, know that this is part of a playlist. Go to my channel, go to my playlist, LDS lawsuit. This is what all of these are under. It's the most recent one, so it's right there in the upper left-hand corner. And click on that to start from the beginning with the jurisdiction, nature of the case, and then the counts under this first section that I've been doing. And I'm on now count number 7. The defendant has forced me to make a loyalty oath of secrecy under penalty of death to the defendant as the true church, but also to them as a secret counter-authoritarian monarchical government to the United States. Recognize this, Mormons who've been through the temple? You don't know it if you were endowed post-1991. I know it because I was endowed pre-1991. And so this, with the thumb extended, guess what it means? You and each of you covenant and promise before God, angels, and these witnesses at this altar that you do accept the law of consecration as contained in this, the Book of Doctrine and Covenants. Person displays the book. And it's the white versions. We get colored versions. We don't get to buy the white versions. In that you do consecrate yourselves, your time, talents, and everything with which the Lord has blessed you, or with which he may bless you, to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, for the building up of the kingdom of God. Who's at the head of a kingdom? A king. On earth, and for the establishment of Zion, the coup of America in the law of consecration of the Scottish Rites Lodge back in 1826 that William Morgan was warning about, that Joseph Smith Sr. protected William Morgan by secreting him out of the country to protect his life. And Brigham Young was not a part of that. He was of the Scottish Rites, who wanted to coup d'etat America and their constitution and put back a king on the throne of America. And Brigham Young was unsuccessful with the 1826 anti-Mason movement, and thus infiltrated the organization that helped with that thwarting of the threat to America, and rose up into power, took over with the murder of the founder. And then he fled the country into Mexico and formed his own kingdom, the Kingdom of Deserets. So, yeah, and it's right there in the temple. And that's why they want it kept a secret. They don't want outsiders or to have the information leaked to the United States Congress again as the Reed-Smoot hearings were held because people were leaking the temple information. And so all hell breaks loose. But you see the pattern here. Brigham Young, Scottish Rites, wants to put a king on the throne, takes over the church that prevented that from happening in 1826, establishes his own kingdom as him as the king. And guess what's happening right now, during this time in our lives, as we all get to witness it? We were warned, and the church deceived us because they were contrary to the United States and the Constitution.